What's going on, guys? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604. Welcome back to Project Cars 2. And today is all about the road cars. So I'm just going to be taking different road cars out to Imola and just run a few laps. Actually, we're going to do an out lap and then a hot lap. And yeah, just have some fun in some of my favorite road cars. Road cars are something that I think Project Cars 2 does very, very well in some senses. It took me a while to get used to it, but once I got my force feedback dialed in, I kind of understood the vision they were going for. So, yeah, I've had a lot of fun lately. Didn't like them at first, as you guys probably saw in my earlier videos, but like I said, now that I've got kind of the hang of things, they're actually a lot of fun. I like the road cars. So, yeah, let's go get out there. So we'll do a quick quick out lap here. And I'm just going to be doing this more or less as a live broadcast that is not live. Still haven't got my live streaming figured out. For those that remember my first live stream, you know exactly why I'm not running a live stream. It's getting about 2 frames per second. And yeah, nothing good came of it, so I still haven't got that resolved. So this Evo 6, let's talk about this Evo 6. So kind of a lower spec road car by comparison. I mean, this is a game that has the you know, La Ferrari, the 918, crazy things like that. This is I think somewhere around the 400 horsepower mark, and you know, lacking some of the modern technological advances, but it's just a really, really fun car to just kind of throw around the track. I'm taking it pretty easy on this out lap, but you'll see when I get into my next lap that I'll just be throwing it pretty hard into the corners, and it just seems to take it. So just a fun old school car, coming up on 20 years old, the Evo 6, if you can believe that. And up the hill again. This is not a modern hypercar, so it does struggle a bit with the hills. And a little two-wheel action there. Alright, I seem to have my brake and tire temperature. Well, brake temperature, I could do some work on the brake ducts there, but for the time being, I'm just keeping it at the stock stable setup. And we are away. So 209 is the record. I don't think I'll get anywhere near that, but I'm going to try for like a 211, 212, something like that. Got a reasonably full fuel tank, so not expecting miracles here. This thing really struggles through 5th gear. That'd be my only complaint about the stock setup, is that it's kind of a useless 5th gear. So you see what I mean about throwing it through the corners there? This kind of takes it. Struggled a bit to get grip there, but back in line. Up this long hill and into the corner that has probably cost me more laps than any other corner in all of sim racing. You have no idea how many times I've gone wide there. Followed by a quick expletive proclaiming that I'm done with sim racing. And then I just kind of drive through the rest of the lap, realize I still love Imola, and start again. You know how it goes. Some hardcore two-wheel action there. Even the helicopter came out to see me run this one. Should have been a second gear corner. I made it a third gear corner and paid the price. So just past the 2 minute mark here. So yeah, this is going to be about a 2:12, 2:13, somewhere in there. Actually, not bad. 2:11, just barely 2:11. So really, really fun, that Evo 6. Let's jump in to the next one. Yes, I'm sure I want to retire. I'm done with my job. All right, road cars. I think that's a road D, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was, oh, road F? Yeah, road F. Okay, let's kind of climb the ranks here. What do I want to run? Well, as long as we're doing Evos. Actually, no, let's go for the 959. Another cool car. So the 959, another great car. It was probably in my top 3 from the Porsche Legends pack for Project Cars 2. All right, guys, so here we are on the track in the Porsche 959. You have no idea what I just went through. First two out laps were just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So those will end up on the cutting room floor, and all you need to know is that you're now on board the Porsche 959 at Imola.
Okay, just a reminder, the tyres are cold, so the car will be a handful. Don't push on the outlap. Let everything get up to temperature before you start pushing.
Yeah, I should have listened to him. By the way, the most notable thing about the 959, well, besides that incredible wastegate sound, is actually the weight of it. The weight of that steering is just incredible. It's just like steering the Queen Mary. I have this direct drive wheel, and it's all of me just to get this thing around a corner. It's incredible. Out of the pit box is an absolute terror. However, it has that old schooly kind of, raw, very connected feel. But we're going around these corners, and you can feel it lose traction, and then when it bites, that snap to center is just wrist breaking. Incredible. Alright, so we're getting some decent temperature up here. We're finding second gear instead of fourth. That's cool. And we'll come down the hill here, and then we'll turn it on for a quick lap. I didn't check what the record is, but I'm hoping somewhere in the basically 2:0. Let's call it 2:10 again. My beef with this car, my only beef really, is that you can't hear your gears. Like when I'm redlining, it sounds the exact same as when I'm not redlining. Makes it really, really difficult to shift. But regardless, we're up into 6th gear for the first time. Down into 2nd. Probably less fun than the Evo, because when things go wrong, they go really wrong, so I'm a little bit afraid of this car. I'm actually surprised they didn't get a cutting penalty for that last one. See the Widowmaker left-hander just barely holding on that time. It's power sliding there. There it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Caught it. Minute 22. So we're going to be ahead of the 210 if I'm not mistaken, because they'll be faster on the straight. This should be in the probably, whoa, 207, 208 kind of range. If I can math at all. And this is a, sub 2. 159, not too bad, not too bad. A lot of fun in that 959. Let's get out of here. Move on to something easier. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? That was road E. Let's see what we got in road D. Ooh, S-type. Or F-type, I mean. That's a fun little car. 8-speed sequential. Heavy as a beast, but yeah, let's take it out. Caterham too. I think I'll just do one per class kind of thing. Let's go with that F-type. One of the best sounding road cars in my opinion. 155 the potential here, so let's try for a sub 2. Let's get a little rev in first. Come on, man. Pretty deadly sounding car. Oh, it's so light. So controllable. Sequential shifting. Oh, this is a dream compared to the 959. There is such a feeling that you're sitting on a whole bunch of technology that's designed to keep you on the road compared to the 959. And God bless power steering, man. Except when I run it in the grass, then power steering doesn't matter so much. Here's a fun racing tip. Try and keep it between the white lines most times. Maybe I'll try that out. Oh, too wide. Little understeer there. And kept it between the white lines. Bonus points for Mike. This thing has 8 years. Not sure, besides the Salt Lake Flats. Oh, no. Did I just wipe out 2 laps? Besides the Salt Lake Flats, where are you going to use that 8th gear? I don't even think I'll find 7th. And we are off. A little bit squirrely at the back end there towards the tail end of that lap, but that's okay. Tires appear to be up to temperature. Brakes cooling down this straight, but they look pretty good. 250 kilometers an hour. Nice slide to the outside there. Although I do love this car, again, compared to the 959, it does feel like the car is really doing all the work here. What's this, road B, did we say? Sorry guys, I keep forgetting. Whatever it is, we're just going to kind of ascend the categories. Finish up with a road A. Actually, I might have 2 road Bs to drive. So powerful up the hill. 180 kilometers an hour, 190, almost hit 200, I think. And no two-wheeling in this heavy thing. Gear ratio is much more sensible than either the Evo or the 959. And we're off. What is this going to be? Just north of 2, if I'm not mistaken. Just under 2, actually. Pretty good lap. Nice. That F-Type is pretty darn sweet. Let's get out of here. So it was 5 seconds off the world mark there. And I think, quite frankly, that would be a hard 5 seconds to make. What else we got? Road D we covered. Road C. Oh boy, how do you choose from that? All right, I'm going to go with the Carrera. Reason being, the Carrera to me is a special, rare car because if you choose to keep this thing planted, if you choose to not exceed the traction limits, it basically drives like, slightly slower than a GT3 car. However, if you choose to be a maniac and push the rear wheels beyond their limits, it just becomes this bat out of hell, amazing beast of a car. With better brakes than I thought. Started braking just out of the pit lane there. So you see that acceleration in the lower right there? Absolutely incredible. Still a bit afraid of it with the cold tires. But it's just a phenomenal machine. This again, part of the Porsche Legends DLC. Look at that speed even up the hill, surging past 190. Full on four-wheel slide there. Once those wheels grip, man, it just blasts you. Helicopter, you're facing the wrong way, man. Come for the show. Alright, and we're off. Oh, shout out to Single Racer, now playing Assetto Corsa. Not sure if you guys saw that overlay. Cameo. 260 kilometers an hour. Just drifting this thing at this point. Oh my goodness, what a car. What an absolute beast of a car. This is on par with the best in the game, in my opinion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just about lost it there. Had to back off. slamming into third. And that acceleration, you do not get tired of that. Just amazingly fast. Oh, overshot it. Managed to rein it in just in time. This will be 155-ish. Nope, more than that. 157. 156 and a half. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I crashed my Carrera GT because I was reaching for the escape button.
Suspension's taking a thump. Bring it in for repairs if you need to.
I need to. That was a blast. That's one of those that leaves you with a smile on your face. All right, so that was Group 3. Is there anything else I want to drive? There's a lot of talent in this. I like the NSX. I like the R8 V10. Let's keep it one per class whenever possible. Is it possible? Man, no, it's not possible. All right, I'm going to do 2 from C. Is B? Yeah, 2 from B and 3 from A, actually. First one we have is the Gt3 Porsche. Incredible car. Oh, hey, I can use those paddles beside the wheel. What a concept. So yeah, I know. Oh, am I saying Porsche? You guys are gonna kill me. I'm sorry. Porsche. Porsche. I keep saying Porsche. I'm an idiot. I need to find out, like, some sort of way that I can punish myself and get Porsche stuck in my mind. When I was growing up, like, we used to always have posters of, you know, Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Porsches, and we always just called them Porsche. Ignorant Canadians, I'll tell you. It's those cold winters in Canada. Can't afford to burn any extra energy by saying things like Porsche. We gotta keep it one syllable. Anyway, the GT3 RS. Nifty little car. Power on tap, and a lot of the modern comforts. Sorry, not modern comforts, but modern technology helping to keep it planted. Its cousin, the GT2, I believe, is the current Nordschleife record holder, if I'm not mistaken. What was it, a 647.2 as opposed to the 647.5 by the Zonda? Something like that. Anyway, same factory, presumably making this the car, so you know you're going to have a lot to love about it in terms of performance. And that factory, of course. Porsche! Alright, and we're off. Ripping up, approaching 200, past 200. Really wide torque band here. Giving me all I can handle under heavy braking there. Whoa. When that thing bites, man. And into The Widowmaker! Held on, held on. Thanks to Porsche doing all the work there for me. Whoa. Not good, Mikey. All right. Coming towards the end of this incredibly fun lap. Gt3 RS. Technology helping me under braking there. And stomp, and we're away. Let's see what this thing can do. Screaming past 200 again. Porsche, 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 Porsche. 155.711 in the Porsche. Whole lot of fun there. GT3 RS. Yes, I want to retire. All right, what else we got? I said 2 from B. The other one, the Enzo. Oh man, what about the Ford GT? We'll do the Enzo first, then the Ford GT. Reason I love the Enzo, it's you know, a few years back now. When did they make the Enzo? I can't remember exactly what year, but anyway, it's one generation behind on technology, but not all the way back. So you get a good amount of wheel spin, and then just all of a sudden, bite.
We need you to get some heat into the tyres on this outlap.
Shades of understeer. And just throttle manipulation to get it around that last left-hander. Oh, what a car. And there's that, what I was talking about. So the rear wheels break free. You just, you know, wait, bite, and gone. Bit shaky. And about 60 degrees with the temperature in the tires. Like you have the individual tire temps on the dash there. Alright, coming towards the end of the outlap. ABS giving me a massive assist down the hill. Oh no, I did it again. Alright, we're away. Look at that speed. And despite that being an abomination of a corner, I'm going to see this through. Trust me, what I did with the 959 was a lot worse. Come on, baby. Hold on. Bite. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter. This lap is lost anyway. Well, guess what? You're getting another lap. Because this car deserves better. Oh, why am I sucking driving this now? I'm just overdriving those tires. I can't seem to control it. Oh, man, what a car. Man, terrible lap time, by the way, considering the world record is a 151. So despite cutting the track, I'm still 6 seconds off the record. Obviously having more fun in the corners than I need to. But still. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, brutal understeer there. I know this thing would be so prone to understeer. That's it. I want my money back from my Enzo. It's the worst $2 million purchase of my life. And we're somehow still keeping it white. Thank you, ABS. Thank you, traction control. Thank you, stability control. Just absolute madness in a straight line. Not a good lap, but at least it was clean. 157.7. A lot of fun in the Enzo. All right, what else we got? What else do we have here? What did I say I was going to... Oh, yeah, the Ford GT. Oh, yeah, that Ford GT. 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Are you kidding me? I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, and he had, what's the guy's name? Matt Farah. And this thing is 43 inches high, the Ford GT. That's insane. I'm a lot taller than that. I'm about 6'6", about 2 meters tall, so I think this car won't work for me. Which is a shame. So I was totally gonna buy it. As soon as YouTube starts adding a few more zeros to my checks, and I'm putting up PewDiePie numbers. I love this thing. This thing drives kind of like I guess a bit of a tame version of the P1, I guess would be the best way to describe it. A lot of the technology to keep you on the road. and that just like insane power plant driving you, but not quite P1 insane. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lost the rear tires into the grass there. Powering up the hill. That is a really, really nice looking steering wheel. Ford did a great job with this. Not sure how I didn't get a cutting penalty there, but regardless, we're away. And we're going to try and come in the mid 150s here. Straight line speed just bonkers. And surprisingly nimble around the corners as well. Whoa. As I say that, just about put it into the grass. But American cars being known more for their straight line speed than cornering ability, I think the Ford GT does a phenomenal job of that. I don't know that you'd find any American cars that handle better than this. Just trying to think, not the Corvette, not the Camaro. Viper ACR, no. So there you go. Having driven none of them in real life, I'm just going to go ahead and be the authority and tell you guys that the Ford GT is the greatest handling American car ever. Take that to the bank. Totally uneducated, unfounded opinion. Those are the best kind, right? That's what the internet thrives on. Alright, back to business here. 125 now, coming down the hill. We're still on pace for that 155. Lost all momentum. Have to rely on some ballistic straight line speed here. And a very, very fun 154. I think that's the fastest I've done in any car so far. So nicely done. The Ford GT. Love that car. All right. That's it for Road B. Let's finally move on to Road A. Okay, I got 3 cars here. Can I narrow it down a bit? Yeah, let's narrow it down a bit. Okay, so you guys have heard me go on about the RXC Turbo. It's just a phenomenal car. I've liked this car since day one in this game. I just really think it's everything a car should be. And so let's take it out there. Getting under the 150s potentially. So I'm hoping to run low 150s. Only thing I don't like about this car is that the dash display is in the center. Nobody's sitting there. Come on, man. Put that dash display in front of me, Radical. Canceling my order.
Okay, steady on this outlap. The tyres will be cold and the brakes are not up to temperature.
And they really, really mean it with this car. It slides around a lot with cold tires. There it is. Not sure how exactly I caught that. There's that bite I like to talk about. Slide, 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 bite, shoot. Sorry if that sounded graphic. Just locking up all four wheels. Oh, brutal, brutal. Apparently I can't drive this thing tonight. So the goal will not be to get into the low 150s. It's going to be to keep it within the white lines for a full lap. Because it seems to be just understeering like mad. Actually, it's not understeer. What am I saying? Just locking the brakes up. Needs some brake balance work. Not the straight line rocket like the Ford GT. Still breaking 250, but I think the Ford GT was approaching 270, 275, somewhere in there. Again with the lockup. Man, what's that doing to my tire temperature? Can't really tell. I imagine those tires just cooked. Switch to telemetry view in a second and have a look. Whoa! That right there is the exact reason I love this car so much. Just completely out of control. Countersteer, 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 bite, bam. And locking it up again into the chicane. Just barely keeping two wheels on there. Oh yeah, telemetry view. Let's see, what is... Oh, temperatures are fine. That smoking them going into every corner would have really had an adverse effect, but it doesn't seem too bad. Come on, baby. $150. 150. Almost 156. Yeah, I'm not very proud of that one. But anyway, Radical, you guys know I love that car. Been talking about it since the day this game was released. What else we got? We got two more? One more? Yeah, I'll tell you what. We're going to have some fun here. All right, McLaren P1, 0 to 60, 2.7 seconds. Top speed off the charts. We won't hit that. That won't matter. Smiler with a record of 140, under 146. Oh my goodness. All right. I was hoping for low 150s in the Radical. Didn't happen. Let's try for it with the P1. Oh my goodness.
Take it steady until you get the tires and brakes up to temperature.
This is just incredible. And when you talk about hypercars, you kind of look at the big three, the LaFerrari, the 918, and of course this P1. And the 918 to me is the one that's most likely going to end up my desktop screensaver. I love it. I think it's beautiful. But at the same time, it just feels overly assisted, whereas the P1... that went well. The P1 to me still feels kind of raw. Of course, it has most of the same assists, but there's just some raw insanity feeling to it that really appeals to me. trying to rein it in from 270 kilometers an hour. And we're away. Will we break 300 on this straightaway? Of course we will. We're past 200 already. Hard to believe that these things exist. Oh my goodness. 6th gear. 300. .308 before I had to start braking. Completely silly, this thing. Oh my goodness. Alright, you guys know I gotta do one more after this. And I'm sure most of you have guessed what it is. This car has 2 modes. Go fast and try not to die. And try not to die, try not to die. Try not to die, try not to die. Go fast. Go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast. Oh, try not to die, try not to die. Try not to die, try not to die. Okay, go fast. Go fast, try not to die. Try not to die, try not to die. Go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast. Look at that time. Oh, 148. 148. Oh my goodness, what a ride, what a ride. Alright, got one more for you, and I think you guys know what it is. It's not a road car. It's based on a road car. Actually, I do want to go with manufacturer. Nah, I can go class. Track day A. The absolutely insane P1 GTR. Same thing we're just driving. Of course, I don't know who looked at the McLaren P1 and was like, yeah, that thing's not fast enough. Give me something I can really drive. Here we have the P1 GTR. So the track record is absolutely scorching 135. That's like Formula One. Well, no, it's not. But anyway, it's like touring class numbers. Just what? So again, we're kind of getting away from the theme of road cars, but because it's a road car on steroids, I thought, why not? A little bonus for you guys. Look at that speed. And that uncertainty under braking is gone in the GTR version. I said gone, but it's not at all gone, actually. It's lessened. More bite on the acceleration, too. That's all this thing needs. Is more go fast mode. Oh boy, that was a tough corner. Alright, 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 alright. I wonder how many people have actually ever driven this thing. Gotta look up some videos. Down from 275 kilometers an hour at the top of the hill there. Alright, here we go. Can we get down into the, what, low 140s. Be a bit more aggressive with my braking. Driver needs more practice, obviously. Oh my god, what a car. So nice to handle too by comparison. Wow. Oh. 250. Around about 280 kilometers an hour at the top of the hill, and then down to, what, 80 by the bottom? Who's done their lap already? What do we got here? Sub 140. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Let's take a look at a replay. That was a lot of fun. I love the road cars. Project Cars 2. Enjoy the replay.